I can hear them. Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and this is something that I'm super excited about. This is probably one of my most epic unboxings of this year. Not that there are so many items, but this is an item that I really could not get my hands on, and it was one of my wish list items for the 2020 20A Metiers D'Art collection from Chanel. And this was something that I kind of gave up on. I knew that I wasn't going to get my hands on it because it wasn't available in pretty much any boutique that I had contacted. I couldn't get my hands on. So finally I have it, and I haven't unboxed it yet. I haven't even seen this item in person. I've only seen photos of it and videos of it, but I haven't actually held it in my hands. So I thought I'd do this unboxing with you guys, and we'll share the experience, and then I can answer some questions in case you might come across this item and you're considering purchasing it. So without further ado, I'm going to unbox this, and you guys know how I struggle with these at home. I don't have one of those utility knives. I have them at work, but I just don't have them at home. I don't know why, but we're going to open it with a kitchen knife and scissors, okay? Okay, so I will speed through the unboxing and hopefully not stab myself. Like, this is, we all know that these boxes are really hard to open. They're pretty sealed. Oh gosh, how did they tape this? Okay, so I managed to destroy the box, and inside, so it came wrapped in tissue paper, and that's, oh wow, this is really, there's a lot of tissue paper. So they basically just put a bunch of tissue paper inside to safeguard everything. And I managed to drop the item outside. So it didn't come with a bag, unfortunately, but that's okay. I already have quite a few bags, and I have my receipt. And yes, so I've got everything on here, and I'll discuss where I got it from and how I managed to get this item. So it is a small box. We're gonna undo the camellia. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna undo the ribbon. And maybe I should come a little bit closer so you can see. I can hear them. Okay, so we're gonna open the box, and inside we've got a little care booklet, another care booklet. I think this goes in here. So there's a sleeve for it now. So there's a little care booklet here, and then a little sleeve for that. So we'll put that in there. And there is a dust pouch. So you can pause the video and maybe guess what this item could be. I think a bunch of you who I talked to on Instagram already know something that I've been after, but I couldn't get my hands on. So you can tell by the pouch that it's like a sort of faux suede, faux velvet type of pouch, and you know that this usually is for costume jewelry. And I always tell myself not to buy costume jewelry, but this is a very special piece, and you'll see why. So we're gonna open the top flap, bottom flap, and we're gonna unveil these earrings. I am so shocked that I was able to get these. Seriously, super shocked. I had almost like kind of given up on them. Oh my gosh. So I had almost given up on them, and here they are. So they are the 20A Metiers D'Art dangle earrings. I don't even know exactly what these are called, but they've got the button detail on the top, and I'll insert like a close-up shot as well. But this is what they look like. Oh my gosh. And if I hold them, I don't even know what these look like on, but maybe I should try them on. So this is what they look like on. I don't even know. I need a mirror. I need to see. They are very, very boss looking. My gosh. Okay, so I'm going to take these off, and I know a lot of people had questions, even I had questions, whether or not these were heavy, you know, how much they actually weighed, what the size of them were. I know on the website they have the size and all, but it's hard to gauge until you actually try it on yourself. So I'm going to just give you a little zoom up shot how it looks. So on the top here, the top button, it says Chanel Paris, and then the same on the CCs, it says Chanel Paris, and they are like a solid gold colored metal. It's not real gold, let's face it. Although the price that I paid is probably, I could probably get these made in gold in some way or form. But the back is totally plain, except for on the button it has the little maiden stamp. I don't even know if I can see that. I can't see that, but I'll have to zoom in and then maybe I'll let you know where it's made. But these are it. So I'll measure these, and then I'll also weigh these for you as well. So each of these earrings, they weigh 16 grams each. And then for the measurement, so if I measure across from this point to this point, so the widest point, it comes to 1 3/4 of an inch across. And then from the top of the button detail to the bottom, it comes to 2 inches. So 2 inches long, 2 inches long by 1 3/4 of an inch across. So almost the same dimensions, length and width wise. Okay, so now that I have both of them on, I can kind of give you some insight as to how they're feeling as I film. Obviously, I'm not going to wear these all day long. These are more of like an occasion type of earring if you're out and about and you're going to dinner or whatnot, or if you want to wear it all day, that's fine, right? But I'm probably going to flex these for special occasions or with some of our like Indian outfits, because there's a lot of gold involved, so maybe I'll wear these with those if I don't want to wear real jewelry. When I saw these earrings originally on the website, I was all over them because, one, it's very hard to find costume jewelry without any stones or anything like that. I prefer them to be like a solid piece of metal so that there's no chance of anything falling out. But also when I saw the shape of them, it reminded me of earrings that I saw on, so if any of you watch Friends, and I'm sure a lot of people have watched Friends, okay? And if any of you have Netflix, you can totally binge watch Friends, and although I can't insert that clip in here for copyright reasons, I'll try to insert a photo, but I'll let you know what episode it was. So it was the earliest episode, so season 1, episode 14, and it's called The One with Candy Hearts. And it's when Joey convinces Chandler to go on a double date with him, with this girl. And the girl has a friend who's also single, who Chandler could also date. So they end up going out, and Joey meets the girl with Chandler, and then, you know, he gets introduced to the friend. And when you go 4 minutes into the episode, it's very early on in the episode, so if you have Netflix, go and pop up that episode, season 1, episode 14, at 4 minutes. And that friend happens to be Janice. Remember Janice? Oh my God. So she walks in, and I think I have it popped up on the TV, but she's wearing like a pink Chanel suit, like a skirt and a crop jacket, and she's wearing these oversized gold CC dangle earrings. and it's so 90s. And I remember seeing that, and then when I saw these earrings on the website, and I'm like, hold on a minute, this looks like it's pulled out from a previous collection and maybe modified. So when I had gone into the boutique, I asked, because that's when the collection had just come out, and I had asked, do you have these earrings? And the sales associate was like, actually, we just received the brooch. We haven't received any earrings yet, but this is the brooch. So I ended up getting the brooch, and I thought that the brooch was really nice, which is one of the items that I did unbox in like one of my earlier videos, so I'll link that as well. And I was on the hunt for the earrings, and I said, hey, you know what, if you do come out with the earrings, please let me know, like I do want to purchase them. So she said, yes, I'll let you know as soon as possible. I texted all the sales associates I know in Canada, because obviously from the US, we can't order anything in from the US, and likewise Canada doesn't ship to the US. And so it was kind of impossible for me to get it from south of the border. And from the other boutiques in Canada, nobody had them. One sales associate that I deal with in Vancouver, she said she's head of like the shoes and jewelry department, and she said we haven't received them, and guess what, no boutique in Canada has ordered these earrings. So I found that a little bit hard to believe, but basically they said they don't order such large earrings. She did send me a photo of the same style and the same size, but with like stones and embellishment, and those earrings were ridiculously expensive. So I was like, no, I don't even want those, and hell no, I'm not spending that kind of money on that pair of earrings. So I just kind of, forgot about it, and it seemed as though a lot of boutiques were cleaned out by personal shoppers and resellers. So a bunch of personal shoppers that we all kind of follow on Instagram were posting photos of these earrings, and there was one in particular that I did message. I said, hey, what would be the price shipped to Canada? And she quoted me $980 US shipped to Canada. And I thought that was like an arm and a leg. Like that was like almost like almost $1,500, because we're gonna be charged taxes and duty on top. And I was like, okay, thank you and bye, right? Like I didn't even pursue it further. I'm like, no, this is really, there's a lot of price gouging on this thing. And I guess it's their business. Like, okay, everybody's out to make money, and legit, like I kid you not, I saw like Instagram stories and videos of a spread of all these earrings just all out, like a good 20 pair, and them advertising, okay, these are all ready to ship. So it was as though they went to every boutique and bought them all out and are now upselling it for a huge markup. And that's capitalism for you, I guess. And I just kind of gave up on it. I said, you know what, I'm not that desperate, like it's fine. And then I recalled during the lockdown and during, around around April, one of my sales associates from Paris had messaged me on WhatsApp and said, hello, all the boutiques are closed, but just so you know, she just asked how I was doing, and she said, just so you know, we are shipping items from Paris internationally. And I was like, really? So I guess a lot of their tourism was down, and a lot of people that shop there are tourists, so their boutiques did suffer quite a bit of loss, I guess, right? So that's never happened before. You can never really order anything from a boutique in a different country. Like, it just didn't happen, especially from France. Like, you have to go into boutique to buy. And even during lockdown here in Canada, like, certain boutiques were shipping, provided you did have, I guess, like a profile, a customer profile, if you shopped with them before. Then yes, you can be offered at-home shipping service for certain items they have in boutique. But I wasn't expecting this from Paris, and so bags and stuff, like, you can apparently order. But then the question was, okay, well, what about tax? What about duties? What about import and all that, right? So I wasn't too sure about how that was going to happen. So I didn't pursue purchasing anything. And also at the time, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to buy anything anyway. And so I reached out to a few sales associates in Paris, and I said, do you have these earrings? And a bunch of them said we don't have them. And I also asked about certain other items, and they weren't available. Certain sales associates didn't respond, and it's probably because they're not working, so I didn't receive a response from some. I also called the boutiques. I also emailed the boutiques. And one boutique got back to me. I won't mention which boutique and I won't mention which sales associate, and for a specific reason, and I'll mention that at the end. So they got back to me and they said, yes, we do have the earrings and we can ship them out to you. We will send you a secure link, you can pay for it, and then we can ship them out. And I confirmed the price with them, so I was paying the same price as I would here in Canada. But they just said, just be aware that you will be paying duties and taxes. So I said, that's okay. Like I'm fine with that. It's not like I'm buying like a $10,000 handbag, right? So I said, okay. And they sent me an email and they said, please confirm that you want to order these, and then we'll send you a secure link. So I sent an email, and then for like a week I didn't hear from them. I didn't get a secure link. And then I started to get a little bit nervous. I'm like, okay, what if they sell out? Like, what if they don't have this and I won't get this pair of earrings anymore? So I took matters into my own hands and I called the boutique. So I'd wake up early because Paris is 6 hours ahead, and I gave them a call. And twice I called them and I explained the situation, and in both English and in French, because a lot of sales associates, like, they do speak English, but some things they don't understand if you're talking to them over the phone. Anyway, finally, when the third time I called, the first two times they said, well, take down your message and we'll have that sales associate contact you. I called a third time and the woman was like, I do see that your message is here, just be patient, there's just been a lot of emails and a lot of orders, so they'll get back to you. And in the meantime, I had called other boutiques that I shopped at, and I had asked them, I'm looking for a pair of earrings, I'm calling from Canada, and I would like to order them. And they said, sorry, we don't ship international. And I was like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah, we don't even ship outside of Paris, so none of the boutiques are shipping outside. And then I got really worried, and I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm not going to get these because that boutique probably realized that they're not shipping. Eventually what happened was 2 days later I got an email with a secure link to pay. So immediately I went in and I paid for them, and I got an email from that sales associate saying that I sent the link. I said, yes, I've already paid. I sent her a screenshot, and I also thanked her so much. I said, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that you helped me with this because I've been looking for this and I'm so, so happy, and I would love to shop with you again and all that. And she was really, really nice. She probably thought I was annoying because I kept calling and calling and calling, but anyway. So I was expecting an email with tracking information. I didn't get a tracking number. I didn't get anything that it was shipped out or anything like that. And yesterday I got a call in the morning from FedEx, their automated call, saying that I have to pay duties and taxes. So usually in this day and age, when you get a call like that, you're a bit skeptical as to whether or not it's legit. You might have somebody trying to fish for your credit card information, but I proceeded with the call, and I selected yes, I would like to pay, and the taxes were $116, so that made sense based on what I was buying. So I spoke to the agent and I said, this is FedEx, right? She's like, yes, you have a shipment coming in from Paris, from this boutique, and it's for a pair of metal earrings. So when I heard her say that, I said, okay, this is legit. She knows what the shipment is. And then she said, yes, FedEx should deliver before noon. I was home at that time. I was just ready to go to work, and I'm like, shit, I'm not going to be home. And she said, I can put a signature release on it. And I said, no, don't do that, because I would never, God forbid anybody takes this package and I won't be able to get this pair again. So I said, don't worry, like if they attempt, that's fine. I can always pick it up at the facility after. Then when I was at work, I checked the tracking, and apparently they delivered at my door. And I'm like, oh my God. Luckily, my husband was coming home, so he picked up that package and put it inside, and then I stopped having a heart attack. And it's been in my room since yesterday, and I was itching to open them and talk to you guys and unbox them with you. The reason why I don't want to mention the boutique or the sales associate is because I don't want people to start calling because they're not allowed to ship anymore, and I don't want that particular person to get in trouble. So it seemed like there may have been an issue with them shipping it, because for a long time I didn't get a link, and maybe that person got a slap on the wrist or something like that, and I wouldn't want that boutique to be advertised or that sales associate to be advertised and that person to potentially get in trouble and maybe lose their job. Because after I heard that the rest of the boutiques were not shipping anymore, I had a feeling that, okay, they're not allowed to, so I guess I just got lucky. I just got lucky. I had asked actually if they had another pair for my sister, because I showed my sister, I said, hey, do you want to get these? And she was on the fence about it. She's like, yeah, if you can get them, that's fine, if not. And I asked them and they said, actually, these are the last pair in all of Europe. So maybe they're just saying that because sometimes you're told that about a lot of items, but she said I had the last pair and they're no longer available. So maybe I did get the last pair, I don't know, because it seems like they were cleaned out by all the personal shoppers and resellers out there. So mainly the resellers, like personal shoppers will source you an item and then charge you a reasonable fee, but then there's like resellers that really price gouge, and I guess that's just how the world works. Anyway, I've been wearing these now. They haven't been bothering me, so it looks like they're okay. They don't seem to be that heavy. I'm kind of used to wearing like heavy costume jewelry with some of our Indian outfits, so I'm okay with that. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing video. If you like videos like this, then please do consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. I'd really like to hear your feedback in the comment section below. Tell me what item is on your wish list. What is your most dramatic unboxing? I think this is my most dramatic purchase ever. I'm extremely ecstatic right now. I think I'm at peace right now. I'm not really looking for anything else. If you haven't watched my previous video on my massive review on the Chanel Classic Double Flap, I'd urge you to watch it. I know there's a price increase coming up soon, possibly this week. I'm hearing rumors. So if you are in the market, then you might want to check that video out. I put a lot of information in there. So until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.